It's officially the first week of summer, so this video is all about planning for the summer. Oh, and I'm blonde, which was not the plan. Not the plan. No. I have an appointment on Wednesday to tone this down, but I think the damage is done because I just didn't want this much of my hair to be dyed. So comment below your thoughts, but there's a fair chance that from Wednesday this won't be here anymore. I debated filming this video because it's like a brief window of time that I'm going to look like this, but I just said, let's go for it. I'm first going to explain to you my holiday plans as well as my mini retirement plan, which I'm so excited to share with you. And then we're going to be moving into planning for these plans because taking a significant amount of time off requires a lot of planning to make sure that everything that needs to be done before that is done, or to make sure that there's appropriate people or processes in place so that I can continue working on different things while I'm away. So after I share with you what my plans are for the summer, I'm then going to take you into Notion to go through my project planning and task management for this period that I'm going to be away. I'm taking a mini retirement, basically just an extended period of time off in another city, experiencing a different lifestyle for a while. This is an idea from the book The 4-Hour Workweek by Tim Ferriss, which is a really well-known productivity book that's all about learning how to delegate and learning how to let go of your responsibilities so that you can have more time for yourself, time freedom, which is something I would love to have more of. This summer is a time when I'm trying out this time freedom. I'm going to be taking 5 weeks to focus on one of my hobbies. I'm going to be living in London for 5 weeks and studying Shakespeare performing in RADA, which is one of the top performing arts schools that exists. And I'm so excited because it's going to be full-time training, and I've never done full-time actor training before. I always did it as a young person, as a child and a teenager, twice a week kind of thing, and then as an adult didn't really do it much at all. And in the last year I've been taking more classes, and then this is going to be my chance to do full-time acting training for a short period, but I'm really excited about it. The first 4 weeks of the course, I believe, is like general training, but with the Shakespeare kind of vibes. Voice training, physicality, acting, different movement techniques, but with Shakespeare in mind. And then the final week is an intensive week where we're working on rehearsing a abridged version of a Shakespeare play, which we're going to then perform in one of the theatres that RADA has in-house, which is so exciting and I can't wait. When I'm going to be living in London, I'm going to be staying with my cousin who lives in London, and I'm really excited about that because firstly it won't be as costly as if I was to get an apartment, but it's also not going to be as lonely, which it can be moving to a new city, even if it's for a short period of time. And I didn't get to spend much time with my cousins when I was younger, so it's nice to be able to spend a bit of quality time now. And he's recently gotten much more into theatre, which means that we can go out to see shows together. And there's so much on in London all the time, so I'm just so excited to be even just taking in all of the shows that are on offer when I'm there. I also am going to Croatia next week with one of my closest friends, Callan. Hello. And I'm going to Italy the week after that with my family for my dad's 60th. So me and my dad and his wife and my 2 siblings and all of our partners are going on this trip, the 8 of us. So I'm really excited about that because we haven't been on like a nice big family holiday like that in such a long time. And even my dad and my stepmom live in Galway, and whenever we're going down, we haven't, I think, gone the 6 of us in ages. So I'm really excited. Other than that, so thinking about the rest of the weeks of the summer, the very last week of the summer, because the course that I'm doing in London is for the second half, I've got this current week, which is going to be very much a getting things done week, productive week in my life, and then 2 weeks where I'm away in Croatia and Italy, and then I'm back for 3 weeks, and then I'm away for 5 weeks. And then the very last week of the summer, I want to do a staff training retreat for the company that I run. And I don't know where we're going to go yet, but I have a couple of ideas in mind that we're going to basically be able to enjoy another city while spending the day kind of training for the new year ahead. So I'm really excited about that. That means that 8 out of the 12 weeks of summer already are pretty much gone. Thinking about the remaining 4 weeks of the summer to figure out how am I going to be able to give myself this time, because I do run a company, and in order to make sure that company can continue running while I'm away and have me not waking up at 5 a.m. to do work for all of my different responsibilities, I have a couple of different projects that I need to do in order to make this happen. Until recently, I've been very full-time in terms of the admin workload that I have in running the business. The summer is a quieter season because we already have the month of June off, and then we do run some summer camps in July and August. But the summer camps aren't really our main value item of the company. They don't require as much admin in order to make them happen, but there's still going to be a lot of new people coming through the business, and we want to make sure that they have the best time possible so that they might then come and do our weekly classes, which are our main value proposition. So when it comes to the summer camps, I basically just need to make sure before I go to London, so this will be the weeks between my holidays and going to London, that I have the right staff in place, that everyone knows what they should be doing, and that we have a good kind of procedure in process for when something goes wrong, whether that's, I don't know, kids fighting or getting a complaint or whatever it might be, just making sure that there's a proper system in place so that everyone knows what to do, basically, because I won't be available to call if something is going wrong, and everyone just needs to manage themselves. And I need to trust that the people that I have in place to do that are able to do that. So I have a couple of conversations that I need to have with people this week to make sure that I have that in place. And then it'll just be about coming together with those procedures, making sure everyone's on the same page. But the other side of that is also just the general admin that's needed to run those camps, because we'll get in new bookings. We want to make sure that those people who've booked in for camps have all of the right information. Over the summer as well, then we'll also get a lot of inquiries from prospective students who are looking to book in for the autumn term. And the autumn term is when we get the majority of our new students. So it's really important that there's someone there to reply and respond to things in a timely manner, which in the past, to be honest, I haven't really been very good at, because I've been really busy in the summer from PhD work, lecturing work, and my own holidays, and it hasn't been great communication that I've been offering, but that's been what we've had in place. Whereas this year, my plan is to hire an administrative assistant who'll be able to respond to queries in a timely manner. But that is quite a big project in itself. So I need to post a job posting, I need to interview people, I need to arrange a contract, I need to train in that person and create like an employee handbook and figure out what way it makes sense for them to be working and what kind of tasks they would be doing outside of the day-to-day responding to queries, etc. Because I don't want to be doing any of this admin work while I'm away, but I do think there's going to be certain things that I'll need to do. I think I'll probably still end up working for a bit on some Saturdays while I'm in London, and I think I'll still end up working for an hour a day in general to keep up the business, and for anything that our assistant can't answer, because there will inevitably be queries we get that maybe only I can respond to. So now that you know what my general plans are, I'm going to take you into Notion so that we can start planning for these plans. So there's a lot of things I need to do in order to be able to have the summer of my dreams, and that requires some significant project planning, which we're now going to move into doing in Notion. Okay, here we are in my current version of the new Notion template that I'm working on. This will be available very soon. If you're interested in what browser I'm using, let me know in the comments below and I will do a video on this, because this has been really helpful for my productivity. I'm going to just get rid of this sidebar so that we can see the full screen. These are areas that I haven't filled in yet. This Notion template is based on the Getting Things Done methodology. We have purpose and principles, which contains my core values, vision and mission, and then goals, and then areas of focus and projects and habits and tasks. And they build from lower level being tasks and actions, and then higher level being longer term goals. I may fill in some summer goals that I have, but I wanted to mainly be looking at the projects that I need to do ahead of my summer. So you can see I've already filled in a good few projects that I have In my personal finances, I want to hire an accountant. I need to complete my previous year's taxes, set up my pension, and then start investing as well. In terms of learning how to drive, I need to complete my lessons. This is something that I want to do this summer. Health and fitness, I don't have any projects or tasks specifically, but I do have habits, which is to do yoga 2 times a week, cardio 2 times a week, and then gym 3 times a week, a daily stretch as well. In terms of my home, again, we don't really have any projects there or tasks. The one habit of daily tidying and cleaning. In terms of my mental well-being, I'm in the process of getting a diagnosis for a mental health condition. I currently don't have any things I need to do with regards to that. I'm more waiting for a referral. I just want to keep it on my mind though. Habits that improve my mental well-being will be my daily journaling, daily meditation, and then attending my weekly counselling sessions. In terms of joy and creativity, I have the Shakespeare Rada course. In terms of family, I have not got any projects in there now. In terms of my pet Lola, my precious dog, I'm not going to be seeing her much at the summer. I don't really know what to do about that because I'm going to miss her a lot, but there's not a lot I can do about it. Friends, then I need to arrange to meet one of my friends this week because she's going away. Me and my friend Callan, as I said, are going to Croatia, but I don't have any actions I really need to do for that. I'll need to pack for that trip. I want to arrange to meet my friend Courtney this week as well. And other than that, I think not much else. I want to arrange day trip to Paris for when I'm in London as well to visit my friend Connor. In terms of romance, as in my relationship with Jack, we need to plan our weekend away, plan summer weekend away, and then also plan October. Those are both projects that we have. I think we'll probably try and think about getting those done when we're in Italy because we'll just have more time together than we usually do. And then we'll just be able to book those holidays. In terms of my research, I'm working on a longer version of a paper that we recently submitted. I need to get the modelling for that done, which I can open up as a task here. Complete modelling work. And then also need to write paper draft, discuss with Barry. In general, for my summer research, or for my research this summer, I need to think about talking to my supervisor about maybe pausing the research income that I have because I don't really want to be worrying about trying to fit in my day or two of research while I'm away. And then in terms of habits, it would be usually 4 deep work sessions because it's 2 days at work, which ends up being around 4 deep work sessions, 3 to 4 days a week where I do a good bit of work on my research. The other research project that I need to think about for while I'm away is just one that we did recently submit. At the moment, there's no action to take on it, but I'm hoping that this will get into the conference. If it does, I'll just put these down as maybe tasks. Camera ready copy as well as make the presentation, but those don't have to happen necessarily this summer because the conference would be in October. But the camera ready copy, if it does get in, would have to be done over the summer. The other area of focus that I have broadly is my brand here on YouTube. Recently, it's been doing quite well, which is so exciting. I've had my best month on YouTube last month in May. And having just come back to creating content, it's really nice that it's finally getting a little bit easier. Yeah, I need to figure out what I'm going to do while I'm away in terms of content creation because I don't want to lose my spark. I have lots of ideas for content. I'm just worried that I won't be able to follow through on it. Yeah, the different areas of focus here, we have YouTube content, and then we also have Instagram content and mailing list. And then I have products, affiliate marketing, and brand partnerships as well. I don't know if I want to do any brand partnerships anytime soon, but because again, there's been recent growth, it is possible that I could start working with brands again. I'm not sure I'm quite ready for that. I'd say I'll probably wait until after I get back from holidays in order to do any brand partnerships. When it comes to YouTube content though, this is one thing that I struggle with, right? It's whether to consider each individual video that I do on YouTube is a project in itself, Is this where I just unleash all of my content ideas for the summer? I actually just don't know. Let's at least add in this summer plan with me video, because that's definitely something that I want to add. I have my morning routine that I've filmed. I have the Hawaii vlog that is filmed. Productive week in the life vlog, that's this current week that I'm going to be filming. I'm not going to film today because here we are, but it's a bank holiday anyways. I'm not really starting work till tomorrow. Let's say even just thinking for the next month ahead, because I will be away in Italy and Croatia, and then I'm coming back to a more regular schedule. Staying healthy while on holidays, improving my aesthetic. These are ones that I think I could film fairly readily or have filmed already. I'm going to add a due date for this project. The due date for this one is going to be today, which feels pretty risky given the time of day that it is, but I think I'm going to aim to get it up for 5 o'clock. And that's what we're doing at the moment. Then my morning routine video, I think that's similar in nature. I'm not sure that I want to put this up next. I think I'm going to put that up for next week. And then the Hawaii vlog, I feel it's going to take a really long time to edit. I'm not sure if it's a good idea to put this up that week. Instead, I know when I want this one to go up. It's a productive week in my life. It's going to get filmed this week. I'll edit it over the weekend and then I'll post it next Thursday. And let's look at a calendar view down here of my projects. You're basically just seeing behind the scenes of me filming this, creating this template, because it really is creating it for what I need. This is going to be a content calendar. It's a calendar, but also it's going to be based on a given area of focus. And that area of focus is YouTube content. I'm away this week, the week of the 10th. Maybe it would make sense to have holidays as projects, because then I would have the dates that I'm not there, which would be ideal. Let's go ahead and pop those in as a personal area of focus. And we'll put that down as holidays or travel maybe. We'll add a new icon. Great. And then the projects that I have within here will be Croatia, Italy. We have me and Jack's weekend away. And then October, and this will just allow me to pop those in with dates, because if I come back to my projects list now, we'll see those holidays, and I'm going to add in dates then for these. We'll also have a general calendar view, because that will be helpful for figuring out when I need to have videos sorted and when I could actually do some editing on those videos. At the moment, the editing for this video is happening today. The video that I want to post on Thursday, then what will I post on that day? I'm not going to have much time to film another video for sure. I do have the Hawaii content, but I feel that's going to be a serious editing undertaking. And then for the following week, I think staying healthy while on holidays one, it'll be ready. It should be, because I can film that while I'm in Croatia and then edit it when I get home. Great. And then I may not post a second video on this given week, because it just could be difficult to do that. Ideally, I'm going to start posting on Mondays and Thursdays, keeping that consistent. I don't know what I'll post this Thursday yet though, and that is a bit of a problem, because I think the Hawaii vlog is not ready. I think the goal setting video that I filmed, I don't think is suitable, but maybe it's better than I think it is. I'm going to go ahead and add in a couple more videos to this list, because I have other videos that are pre-filmed that we need to find a time to put in. One being writing a paper in 4 hours and value-based goal setting. In my content calendar, I still have 1, 2, 3, 4 dates in June that I've no videos for. 5, 6, and I have 6 video ideas anyways. It's just about when these are going to get filmed and when they're going to get edited. I know that, for example, the writing a paper in 4 hours one, I don't want to post that until I have the paper actually approved. Maybe we'll say this one. It's one from the archives of my channel. Maybe that's the right thing to do. And then staying healthy while on holidays is a vlog-based video, but I still think the next most sensible one to put in will be the Hawaii vlog. Just in terms of what content I have coming up then, I would love to tag these with what style of content they are. And again, does it make sense to have all of this in the one place? Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. But because then I can just take a look at, is it a vlog style video? Is it a how-to video? Is it productivity, or is it more research based? I don't think I'm going to go crazy and plan the next 12 weeks of content, because I just don't think I would be able to keep up with that. This is the first half of summer then sorted, and then the second half will be different. I will have my Notion template finished at this point. So let's say this is going to be the updated Notion template video. That should be done by this point, because I want this to be ready for monthly planning. It's the Monday. It's a good day, start of a month, and it's midpoint of the year. It's a good time to switch things up and have a planner ready to go. My new Notion template is definitely something to think about in terms of products. Also, physical planner, research planner. I'm hoping that when I'm on holidays, this will be when I get the main work done for these. Affiliate marketing, this is related to a couple of projects. I want to basically link these in with different videos. A morning routine, leveling up my content, staying healthy maybe while on holidays, Notion template. Affiliate marketing for these will really just be thinking about building the videos around different affiliate marketing links that I can then earn some money from those videos. For example, Notion don't have an affiliate program, but it would make sense for me to show Notion off and, create something there. Mailing list. I don't use my mailing list, but I would like to start doing a weekly mailing thing, a little weekly update. I don't know if I want to do that now though, because I'm going to be taking a big break in the summer. Let's put it in for the moment. Weekly email. And then I also have the habit of posting 2 times per week for YouTube. I mean, there's more habits that you could put in there around planning content monthly. I don't think I'm going to be much on it with the Instagram content, but I would just start posting to my stories again, because I think for people that are coming from here to there, they might be interested in what's going on. Let's say daily IG story, but I may not post actually on Instagram much at all, because I definitely am focusing on my YouTube content. I'm not that interested in growing on Instagram at the moment. And brand partnerships, yeah, let's say nothing for the moment. Okay, cool. Moving on from the brand and thinking about that for the summer. The other really important area that I have to think about with regards to myself going away for the summer is my business that I run, which, if you don't know, is a drama school for children and teenagers. Staff training is an important part of what I want to do going into these projects, just to do a little bit more project planning. I basically want to meet each staff member before I go away. And the due date for this, I'm going to put in this week. I need to pick staff. And that's really all that's needed for this. It's just to provide individual feedback and check in about staff for the summer. Once I have all those meetings, there's nothing further I need to do on this project, which is good. We're planning on doing a staff retreat. The first step of this is going to be checking who is free. But once I know everyone's free, then I'll be able to book flights, though I don't think I'm going to do that for a while, and book accommodation and book tickets. But what I'm currently waiting for is final list of availability. Employee manual, we need all our cost plans, our procedures list, FAQ. In terms of the trust, we want to arrange a fund transfer. I need to email trustees following up, and then I also, in summer research projects, need to customer feedback. My task here will be contact top customers asking for reviews, separate, and testimonials. Also have other projects that I feel are not on this list. Before I go much further, let me double check what I've written down elsewhere. Okay. Yeah. On the social media, we have end of term socials to post. I need to hire an assistant. That will be under staff training. That's a big one that I do not want to forget. Hire assistant. And that project will have multiple tasks. I need to create job description, create job posting, interview suitable candidates, provide contract or create contract, specific manual, and then train on roles and responsibility. I need to hire an IT assistant. I suppose that's in website, I guess, to a degree. And I guess under staff, it would be HR assistant. And I need to I guess, find suitable candidate. That's a research and development process. Okay, coming back to this now, the rest of the projects that I have, then I need to arrange payment for venues from the previous term. In terms of the events, I need to organise exam feedback from the exams that we did last term and giving those to the students. I need to book our performance venue for April 2025. I also need to book our competition and exam venues for November, December 2024. And then also complete for 2024, 2025, because that's also going to be relevant for events. In terms of payments, I have some payments from last year and this year to follow up on, and then also to do with arranging the payments for the venues. And then we're looking at a new payment method for 2024, 2025. I have some work that I need to do around that. And then clearing our office space, clearing the storage room, building the desks, transporting books, and then also letting go smaller office. I think that will be somewhat of a project. Maybe it's just a task, who knows? In terms of social media, I have some ideas for an end of year social media post that I want to make. For our website, we want to hire an IT assistant because we're actually doing a rebrand and also getting new email. I need to hire an IT person for that. I need to add the enrollment details to our website. I also need to, we're getting the website updated at the moment as well. That is another project. Summer camps 2024. I don't know that I have any actual projects for this remaining because really it's just the stuff is on the website. People are booking in. I need to create an enrollment sheet. We know who's in. I need to create an email template for what to send people who have come so that when I have the assistant, they can just send those emails. And then we want to set objectives by age group. I need to sort camp staffing, I suppose. Maybe that's more of a project. Also to send confirmation email to venues about our dates. And then finally, looking at the next academic year, there's a lot to be doing over the summer. Enrollment details will be one. Scheduling for the whole year will be another. Student packs we need to make in advance. Folders, videos for learning lines is the other big project ahead of the current academic year. And then other than that, I don't think there's really anything else project-wise because the new term I think will be fine. I suppose advertising will be the only other thing. I do also need to arrange advertising for the summer camps as well. Okay, I have currently a total of 67 projects on my project list and counting. I actually can't cope. It's a bit overwhelming. Basically, what I need to do now is go through each of these projects and, describe the project and figure out the tasks. What I'm going to do for now, though, is to figure out which ones I want to focus on completing this week and then which ones I want to focus on completing before I go to London. This one I want to complete this week. We'll say the due date is Friday or maybe Monday because I'm going away on Monday. And this will probably be the same for a lot of these. Some of these will be in September. The due date will be this date and we start back. Student packs need to also be finished before then. Summer camp staffing needs to be finished before I go away this week. The website update, preferably same. The rebrand can wait. Same thing for this. Scheduling, competition venue, I'm going to try and sort out this week. This cannot wait. I want to finish this week. This also I want to do this week. This doesn't have a due date. Say this one is July 1st for my Notion template. I want to get this done while we're away. I'm going to put the due date for the week that we're away. Let's just say 23rd of June. Book, show, venue. That needs to get done this week because otherwise the dates are all messed up. Complete my driving lessons by the time I have gone away. That previous taxes I want to get sorted by July. And same for the accountant situation. Add autumn enrollment to website. That needs to get done this week. Transport books. We'll say before I go away. New payment method. We'll say 1st of July. Or maybe mid-July because that's when we'll be getting information from parents. Following up on payments this freaking week for sure. Same for exam feedback. Arranging payments to venues. Customer feedback. Employee manual can wait until you're back in August. This is something I'm going to be working away on while we're away. And then the dates for the retreat will be the 19th to the 23rd maybe. I'm now going to organise these by due date. We can see which projects I need to get done this week. Most of them this week are in the business. We have We'll also sort by this. We have YouTube content for this week, which will be the summer plan with me video, which you're watching right now, and then maybe value-based goal setting. In terms of the business, we have a bunch of stuff to get done this week. So individual feedback, advertising summer camp staffing, updating the website, scheduling for the new academic year, booking the venue for the competition, getting my autumn enrollment details sorted, hiring my assistant, doing my end of term socials, morning routine video, which means that needs to be edited sometime this week, booking the venue for our show next year, adding autumn enrollment details to the website. I think that could be fitted into one project, but anyways, following up on payments for 2023 and 2024. Again, these could in theory be one, but it's easier to follow up on 2024 than 2023. Exam feedback, organising payments for our venues, getting customer feedback, and then organising our fund transfer. So all of the stuff that needs to be done this week. So what I'm doing now is I'm just going back through each of my projects to add in tasks. So literally going through each and every one to add in all those tasks that we have. And that's pretty much it. That is it for this video. If you've been liking my content recently, be sure to give me a thumbs up and subscribe and comment down below and all of that good stuff, because it really helps me out. And it helps me know what kind of content you like so that I can keep making content that you enjoy. I will put something for you to watch next in this area, and I will see you in the next video.